It's been exactly 1 week since I had the craziest crash out of my life. I don't always do a good job at being chill. Let's talk about stress. I do not tend to identify as a naturally stressed person. That means when I do feel a lot of anxiety, I tend to really overreact because I'm like, what is happening to me? I hope that this video is encouragement to you guys who are my age, who are also dealing with a lot of big life decisions, pressures, uncertainty, and anxiousness, because that's where I'm at right now. So this time last week, I started to realize that I have a lot of decisions to make. I feel a lot of pressure as a 19-year-old girl not in college to kind of get my life figured out. I love to have a plan. I love to know kind of what I'm doing. And I realized that this last week, I was so incredibly anxious and nothing had changed in my life. Like, just because I have a lot of things to think about and a lot of decisions to make, it doesn't mean that I'm on this time crunch. It's not like I'm having to figure out these decisions right now, yet the anxiety made it feel like this was happening right now and everything depended on this moment. I just want to talk about it. I don't want people to get the impression that I'm out here just living my best life all the time every day, because it's so not true. Because for a long time I did think that having a lot of anxiety made me weak, and also that it was kind of a waste of time to be anxious because there's so much to do. But as I've gotten older, I've realize that my emotions are very important, and so are yours. I've dealt with a lot of sadness and a lot of disappointment in just the last year of my life, like from 2024 to now. A lot of setbacks, a lot of heartbreak. It's been really important to me that I am sad. Like, when I'm sad, I am sad. And I think that it's made a really big difference in my ability to handle things that come my way. It also helps me realize that just sitting in some sadness doesn't mean that I will always be sad. I think I have this fear that if I feel an emotion very strongly, it's just going to be like that forever and I'm never going to get better. And it's so not true. And I'm proving to myself over and over again that it's not true. When my anxiety hit this time last week, I continually told myself, this is a phase. This isn't going to last forever. And I sought out things that I knew were going to ground me and make me feel better. And I want you guys to understand yourself. And I want you to think about the things that make you feel better and pursue those. I was reading Ecclesiastes. That's a hard word to say. I hope I got it right. The whole book is literally about how everything that we strive for, everything that we do, that we take so seriously on earth really is meaningless. And that the best thing we can do in our life is just to enjoy it. And that really spoke to me because this last year has been full of big decisions, like I said. I'm pursuing music. It's so serious to me and so important to me that a lot of my emotions have gone into it. Like, I've felt a lot of fear about it. I felt a lot of excitement, hope, joy. There have definitely been moments where I've kind of slipped into not enjoying it because I'm so stressed about it working out and so stressed about the next steps and what I need to do better and how I could be better, how I can grow my talent. And so reading that book, it was like, oh right, we're here for such a short amount of time. We're just supposed to enjoy our life and love other people. I truly don't think that any one of us are supposed to just be living stressed and unhappy every day. Not that it's easy. Oh my gosh, it's so hard just to enjoy it. Like, that seems kind of like, well, yeah, if I could just enjoy it, I would. But I don't know. I guess I think personally that it's easy to forget that, like, stress isn't good for you. Sometimes stress feels productive, and it feels like the pressure of stress makes you get stuff done. And even if you're not religious and, like, maybe you don't really resonate with kind of anything that is said about, like, the Bible or, like, how I feel as a Christian, it is also scientifically proven that, like, stress is not good for us. And I know that most of us know that. Like, that's just kind of common knowledge. Again, it's very easy to forget. Okay.
Your adrenal gland releases the stress hormones cortisol, epinephrine, also known as adrenaline. These changes increase your chances of a heart attack or stroke. When your brain senses stress, this brain-gut connection can disturb the natural rhythmic contractions that move food through your gut, leading to irritable bowel syndrome. Stress can also change the composition and function of your gut bacteria, which may affect your digestive and overall health. But chronic stress can dampen the function of some immune cells, make you more susceptible to infections, and slow the rate you heal. Want to live a long life? You may have to curb your chronic stress.
Okay, that was really good. It's just crazy to me how instantaneous it is. It's like we feel stressed, the body reacts. It's literally right after the fact. So the first thing that I sought out when I was feeling anxious is a cozy environment. I love my home, but there's something very special about finding a place that you love that's like in public. I don't know if that's just me, but I have this coffee shop that I actually worked at for a year. I was a barista for a year. It was the best time of my life. I loved it. But even before I worked there, this place was like my sanctuary. It is the most beautiful little coffee shop in the world. It's so small and cozy, and I know everyone that goes, basically, because since I work there, I know all the regulars, I know the baristas, and when I go, it just feels like I'm surrounded by family. But I also get to put on my headphones and be alone and work. So it's a sweet environment. I can chat to people if I want. I can just sit and work if I want. Being outdoors in the fresh air has been really good. I read my Bible, and I really pressed in to the word, because I know that that's the only thing that's really going to change my anxiety for real, for real. Even though all these other things that I did are important and beneficial, I know there's really just one way. I actually had a counseling session, and I've had a counselor for the last 2 years. We kind of are on and off because I don't always like have something I want to talk about every week. And so I met with her, and after talking, she basically laid out for me like a couple options of things that I could do in terms of like making these big decisions. And some of the options gave me more anxiety. So after the session, I was like shaking. This is so embarrassing. I was like shaking a little bit, and I just felt so like, oh my gosh, like just so full of fear of just the things that could go wrong. And because of that, I went on a really long walk, and it actually helped because it got out all the energy. It almost felt like I was on caffeine, like I had just had a large black cold brew. And so I went on a walk, and then I worked out. Working out feels great when I'm stressed because I'm exerting my energy into like lifting weights and stuff, and then I feel productive, and then I feel kind of sexy. Our little gym right now is on my dad's porch of his office, and it's low-key covered in pollen right now, so don't mind that. It's usually like not covered in pollen, and it usually looks really cool. Then you know what else I did? And I feel like some of y'all will have opinions about this, but I went and got my nails done. I'm not a shopping therapy girly. I just want to make that clear. I'm not a girl who's like, just go spend money, change your hair, it's gonna make you feel better. Well, changing your hair does make you feel better. For me, first of all, I already needed to get my toenails redone, because I got them done a while ago, and they're like chipped and gross. So I wanted to get them redone anyway, but oh my gosh, I love nail salons. Like, it's so nice to just sit there and like put on headphones or chat if you feel like it. And I love the oils. I love like getting a massage. I like it way more getting my feet done than my nails done. I pretty much never have my nails done. Right now these are painted because a little 4-year-old girl did them, and they're adorable. So I got my nails done, and that was great. I felt really good, and now I feel like pretty, and when I walk around in my sandals, I'm like, I look so cute. I just got my nails done. Lately I've been getting French tip every time I go to the nail salon, and I love it. It makes me feel so chic, especially when I wear sandals and slides and like my toes are just out. I feel so bougie, and I'm starting to feel a lot better. That was really relaxing. When people massage my feet, I just instantly. And now I'm in a comfy sweater, and I'm gonna have a great peaceful evening. And this is actually, I guess it was surprising for me. The thing that actually helped me stop like shaking and feeling very nervous was playing music. After a night of silence in the city, it'd never be the same seeing you angry. I waited on you changing, I broke my own rules. So don't you think it all felt kind of fatal? And I should know that by now about myself. Like, I know that music is my calling, and so when I do it, it feels like meditation. Like, it feels so awesome. But it was really interesting this specific week, going to my guitar, going to my piano, just seeing how my head was instantly about the music, everything in my life. It was like spiritual almost. I'm really grateful that I have that outlet, and I do believe that everyone has that special thing that just kind of calms them and gives them peace. And I wonder, what is yours? Like, I want you guys to comment below, or just be thinking, like, what is that one thing for you? I think a lot of people, it's like reading a book or going out in nature, but I feel like it could also be as crazy as like dancing or swimming or something kind of like obscure. And I feel like it's just so important for people to know about themselves. Like, what is that one thing? And you should chase that. Like, you should do that when you're stressed. Because I did it and it made me feel so good.
I remember the morning that I woke up missing you. I didn't know yet what I was about to do. I had no plan, my heart in hand. I dried up all my tears and I called you when I left you first.
I did research more about stress this week because there was a morning that I woke up and I had felt really anxious the day before, and I woke up and I was like, you know what, maybe I'm getting a better hang of things. Even though that was my mindset, my body literally felt sick. Like, I kid you not, I wondered, oh, am I getting sick? Stress literally increases your chances of heart failure, strokes, it weakens your immune system, it makes you tired, fatigued, it can make you lose your appetite, and if you're not eating enough nourishment, then you're just not gonna be your best self. Like, I don't know, my stomach just felt really weird. It kind of felt like how it feels, I don't know if y'all will get this, but if you eat a lot of like hot Cheetos or Takis, the stuff that's like really spicy and has like red 40 in it, and you eat it before you go to bed or like in the evening or whatever, and then you wake up the next day and it's like stuck in your digestive system. That's how it felt. And so it made me wonder, like, oh my gosh, am I not digesting food right now? So I looked it up. Stress literally slows down your oh my gosh, this is just a hard word, digestive system. And that is crazy to me. Like, the fact that our emotions control our bodies so much to the point where I literally was like, oh, maybe I'm getting sick. No, I was just coming out of really bad stress. I also was very tired, which I love being like productive. The fact that I was like not wanting to do things and I just wanted to like lie here with my dinosaur and just like be like this, I was like, this is so out of character for me. Oh my gosh, like stress is dulling my personality and it made me sad. I also lost my appetite, which is so annoying because I have learned that I need to be eating more protein and more food that has a wide variety of minerals. I naturally gravitate toward like two foods. I know that it's really important that I am getting all of like my minerals from different food groups. And so when I'm stressed and my appetite decreases, I'm not eating enough, and therefore I'm not functioning well enough. Therefore, I can't sing that great. And that really frustrates me because I want to be able to sing awesome all the time. The amount of things that could be fixed if I just wasn't stressed. And I want that. I want that for me, and I want that for all of you guys. And you know what? To end the video, I'm just gonna say this. Today I woke up after a week of being in the Word, exercising, drinking good coffee, prioritizing my mental health. I woke up hungry, and it was awesome. And I don't feel like I'm dying anymore. And I'm very thankful. So I hope this video was encouraging. I know I've been ranting for quite a while, and I hope that this helped you think about your own life or your own stress. And if it was helpful at all, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.